spiritual wisdom. We'll try to go through the spiritual wisdom. We'll try to understand the concept. There's a new concept, and of course, it's the extension of whatever we learned about the law of forgiveness. What is the law of forgiveness which we learned previously? This is the concept, the name spiritual, this wisdom name is Hoponopono. Hoponopono Technique. Hoponopono Technique. You can write down Hoponopono, right? So anyway, in the presentation will come to you. Friends, this is the one of the technique which is developed by Hawaii scientist. It's like the Hawaii country. His name is Hugh Len, Dr. Hugh Len. So this particular technique is developed by him, basically. So my dear friends, before going to understand this, what exactly this is going to do. So this particular technique is going to extend whatever we learned in the previous class, the law of forgiveness. The law of forgiveness is going to put us into the peaceful mode. It is going to be like forgiving others, ask for the forgiveness for ourselves. It means I'm healing myself. I'm making sure that the others also gets healed. So by by sending my vibration, my positive vibration, my signal to the universe, saying that I want to forgive them for all the people, right? So there are a lot of techniques, everything we discussed. So now the extension of that same thing, the forgiveness, whatever we learned, in a more structured way, and is putting into the proper format. He has developed a technique. Of course, he has done a lot of experiments. This particular is a clinical psychologist, basically. He is from the Hawaii country. So that's why this particular prayer, the prayer is also called Hawaii prayer. Okay, Hawaii country. So Hawaii prayer. So basically, so Hawaiian prayer. It's called Hawaiian prayer, and he's from Hawaiian country. Dr. Hugh Len. Dr. Hugh Len. His name is. Okay? We can call it as a Dr. Len. So friends, so this is forgiveness. Forgiveness, as we have already seen it in the earlier times, we have understood very deeply forgiveness, why we need to forgive others, we need to forgive others, we need to ask for forgiveness from others, right? So my dear friends, we all know that. So as a human being, right? So our Manomaya Kosha is guiding our entire physical body. That means the Manomaya Kosha, if it is carrying any kind of a negative vibrations, something like any negative emotions, grudges, or any anxiety, fear, depression, so-called so many all negative. So these are all negative vibrations. Basically, all these are negative vibrations. They're all carried within your mind, within your Manomaya Kosha. It's going to directly affect your physical body. It's going to directly affect your physical body in such a way that you get into so many diseases, basically. So in order to come out of these diseases, so only one practice, the best practice is forgiveness. Okay. This we have seen very thoroughly, right? So let's say today also we'll go through again deeply about the same subject and trying to understand how to forgive others. What is the method we need to adopt? What is the exact method we need to follow in order to forgive others or in order to ask for the forgiveness from others? Okay, so that's how you need to do that. So in a structured manner, my dear friends. So this Hoponopono technique, basically, so Hoponopono. What is Hopo? Who? So in Hoponopono, that's our entire word. Okay, so in that word, who, H-O-O means what? To make. Pono, P-O-N-O means right, to make right. Okay. Again, there is one more pono, last P-O-N-O. So to make things right at yourself, at others, with others. Okay. So just make this word you can note down. Hoponopono, H-O-O, P-O-N-O, P-O-N-O. Okay. Then you can divide it into three parts. Okay. H-O-O, P-O-N-O, P-O-N-O. That's a continuous one word. Okay, how we call it as Hoponopono. Hoponopono. Okay, that is the way we spell it. But divide into three parts. H-O-O plus P-O-N-O plus P-O-N-O. H-O-O means to make. P-O-N-O means to make right, to make to make right, RIGST, right. PONO means right. Then again one more PONO is there, PONO, last PONO, right? To make things right at ourselves, at others, and with others. So this is the entire definition, entire the meaning of the full expansion of the Hoponopono, right, friends? So this is developed by Dr. Hugh Len. So let's say we call it as Dr. Len. He has developed in 1980s, my dear friends. What he has done? So he has done an experiment, very good experiment. Of course, we all know about the forgiveness, but even little more extent, little more deeper event went into this experiment, and he tried and successfully implemented in the year 1980s. Friends, what he has done is he has applied this technique on the mentally retarded children, basically. Mentally retarded children. So he went into one hospital, whatever. So there all mental retarded children are there. So he tried to apply this technique, and he became successful at the end. Anyway, at the end of the experiment, how he has done it, what way he has done it, we'll try to understand now. So basically in 1980s, so in that in that year, this particular scientist, like as a psychologist, you want to experiment, basically this forgiveness, how does it go and affect a mental retarded or whatever the physical ailments, what the physical ailments are there, you want to prove it. Okay, so then what he has done, this forgiveness experiment he has created in a proper format, and then he applied on these mental retarded children. So what will happen here? What he has exactly done is he always follow the technique, Hoponopono technique, in the 4 steps. This is called mantra. This is called a Hoponopono mantra, or we can call it a Hoponopono mantra, Hoponopono prayer. Okay, we call it as a prayer. So this is the the mantra or prayer. This prayer or a mantra contains 4 steps. The first step is I am sorry. Second step is please forgive me. The third step is thank you. Say thank you. The fourth step is I love you. I love you. So these are the 4 steps, my dear friends. Okay. So with these 4 steps, okay, anytime you also practice in your house, then you have to follow these 4 steps. What is the first step? The first step is I am sorry. Say I am sorry. The second step is once you say I'm sorry, then please forgive me, the second step. The third step is, so after please forgive me, then the third step, thank you, say thank you, right? So to the person whom you ask for forgiveness, say thank you. Then the fourth step is I love you, right? So this is the order it goes. Now, how do we practice this? Friends, what we need to do, as we earlier discussed, so you have to sit straight, comfortably, like probably the closed eyes. Like what you need to do is you have to bring those moments, situations, or the people, so within your vision, which has bothered you, which has made you to go through all this so-called anger, anxiety, depression, whatever it may be. The situation or people, it may be situation, it may be people, whatever it may be. Bring into your vision, sit silently, and then you have to start this. You have to start this exercise. The first exercise is, if you once you bring them into vision, so say sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the situation. You have to say wholeheartedly. That means you have to say from deep inside, not like just from mind and just from mouth. Not like that. So from deep inside, you have to, every cell of you have to vibrate and tell this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the entire situation. Whatever, I'm sorry. Right? What you're doing is, when you say I'm sorry, the first and foremost thing is you're accepting it. It's called prachatapa. It's called prachatapa. So that means you're repenting, you're accepting it. Okay, whatever you've done, you're accepting it. See, many people, why they don't do this? So they say that when I say sorry, I may become weak. Okay, I may become weak. So in front of other person. So even if I say sorry because, so maybe I say sorry because I hurted you, right? I hurted you, or I made you to bother something. So I have to express my sorry to you. Then I feel that, I may feel weaker in front of that person if I ask for a sorry. So that's why most of the people avoid doing it. But what happens, that vibration will be within you. It is like a sticking in you all the time. Because you've done something wrong, you're done already, right? So it is known inside your cells. Basically, your own cells know the vibration, those vibrations very much remembered by them, especially the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind, what it does, whatever your negative, you can say it can be a negative deed or negative words or negative thinking. Whatever you do, with respect to a person or any other, whoever it is, whether you're near dear ones or maybe other people who are far from you, whoever it may be, you have done these things, so these negative vibrations, negative things, negative karmas, you have done it. So these things are very much remembered by your own subconscious mind. Now, how do you clean it? You can't clean it until unless you say sorry, right? Until unless you say sorry physically. I'm talking about physically. So if you want to cure them, if you want to take out all these vibrations, of course you go into deeper meditation and you try to cleanse also. In the deepest meditation state, what happens? I told many times, you are going to reprogram the genes. You are going to reprogram the genes at the gene level. The changes starts happening. Then subconscious mind also reprogram. This will happen in the deep state of meditation. It happens obviously. So that's what we say, right? So what we say, so from whatever we do meditation, with that we get lot of wisdom. So this wisdom is going to burn all the karmas. That means whatever the deepest traumas, the deepest negative emotions, deepest negative anxiety, anger, all these things which are stored within our subconscious mind. So we, like the hard way, like they are hardcore feelings, the hardcore emotions which are always kept permanently within our subconscious mind. They all will be wiped out with the help of your own meditation, deep meditation. It happens, friends. That is why. So the meditation has to be continued. This practice of Hoponopono, whatever we say, physically you can try this. You can try this just a kind of as a for a physical life, for small things, for your these things also additionally help you. That means these are also the things which can help you along with meditation. Meditation is primarily, the secondary is this kind of other techniques, like law of forgiveness, law of the so-called the power of gratitude, and law of attraction, whatever it may be, all these things which we learned till now. So these are also going to be helpful for you, like the primarily meditation, secondly this one. So now with this particularly the Hoponopono technique, whatever we try to understand and implement it, then what it is going to do is it is going to remove your all these negative vibrations from inside. So because of maybe anxiety, maybe so-called fear, and then depression, and then you got some the blaming from somebody, you're not able to bear that, all these emotions, the traumas you have bad, even I can tell you, you might have bad these traumas from the childhood also. From the childhood also, many of the traumas continued with you. So these childhood traumas also, how can you erase it? How can you remove it? So when you grow up, so until unless you start practicing so meditation deeply, and also this kind of techniques, what will happen? So this will slowly pluck out and remove your subconscious mind, so that it will be clean slate. Now you're a clean slate, so on which you can do whatever, right? So that's how you become purified, my dear friends. You'll be clean stuff, okay, with respect to Manomaya Kosha, or you can call it as a subconscious mind, whatever it may be. So now, so this technique is also working in the similar manner. The first step is I am sorry. This is accepting that you have done a mistake. So that means, so you have done a mistake, you accepted now. When you accepted, what happened? It is called repentance or acceptance. So which is going to result such a way that you have released your emotion. You have released your negative emotion out. Okay. So once you release, so this accepting also, I'm telling you, you visualize a person within you, like person, situation with you, which you visualize. But after that, nothing to worry. Just forget about it. Only thing is, you send this vibration continuously to the universe. Continuously to the universe. See, universe is a bridge. Okay, universe is a bridge connected all of us. Okay, it's like a one Wi-Fi modem. Okay, Wi-Fi modem is there, no? One Wi-Fi modem router. So around which how many phones will be connected, how many laptops are connected, doesn't matter. Any number of laptops, any number of, depends upon, of course, the modem capacity. But our modem is infinite modem, isn't it? So our universe or the existence is a infinite capacity. All of us know that, right? So that's why infinite galaxies, infinite planets, infinite universes, whatnot, everything is infinite here. Okay, we don't understand what exactly is going on around us, in the space and in the universe, in the cosmos. What is going on, nobody knows. Even the scientist doesn't know. Nobody else know here. Maybe the great yogis, the great saints, they have some idea. The great mystics of this world, the great mystics of the ancient India, they know little bit. They also know little bit. They also know little bit. Not, they do not know more than certain extent, my dear friends. So that's how, if you see scientists means, they may know point not 1%, point not 1% of this universe. It means how much universe is invisible, how much universe is visible for us. You can try to understand. So that's how, friends, what we need to understand is, so this universe is so big and infinite, you need to bridge, you need to connect to it and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the situation. What is the situation? Just visualize the person, you just visualize, forget it. But the vibration is released into the straight away into the universe. The vibration, once it goes into universe, so that starts connecting, and then it is going to heal the situation. It's going to heal the situation, so that all your inner emotion or in inner trauma, or whatever you are carrying the negative vibration or the so-called grudge or whatever anger, whatever it may be, it is going to be released out. So once it is released out, you are cleaned. You are clean now, okay, with this first step. Okay, now that is called I am sorry. Then after that, what we need to do? Then we have to say, please forgive me. Please forgive me. It's right. So I am sorry. That means I am trying to accepting it. So then after that, I am asking for forgiveness. Forgiveness means what? I'm asking, pardon me. You pardon me. Otherwise, you are going to forgive others, of course. But whenever you ask, forgive means you feel that your ego will not accept to ask this forgiveness from others. So of course they will forgive, but if you have to ask wholeheartedly. So I'm sorry, you expressed it, you are taken accountability now. So with a I'm sorry means you are taken accountability. So I'm saying please forgive me. Please forgive me means you are trying to come to the something called reconciliation. Reconciliation, or in the something like you are asking him to forgive me. You are forgiving means like he is going to send some good vibrations. That means your negative vibrations will go out and you will be filled with the positive vibration, basically. So this how what happened. I'm sorry and please forgive me. This has to be one after. Well, first, please, I'm sorry, then please forgive me. So do this. So when you do this, what happened? Obviously, you will be filled with the new vibrations, and all your old vibrations or negative vibrations will be released out of you. It will go out of you, right? So after that, what will happen? So what we need to do? So we need to say that thank you. So why we need to say thank you to the universe? Because it has helped you. It has helped you. So when somebody helped you, what you need to do? You have to say thank you, right? So if you say thank you, then what will happen? So it's like a more or less like you are expressing gratitude, basically gratitude. So your gratitude is also going to work wonders, my dear friends. So when you say thank you means what will happen? The other person or the universe is going to send the fresh vibrations. That means you will be filled with a lot of energy. A lot of energy. That's called power of gratitude, right? Which we have discussed in the previous time. So that is why the power of gratitude, expressing gratitude in the form of saying thank you, thank you, universe, thank you, universe. You have released me, right? Now you're saying that thank you, universe, you have released me. Thank you, universe, you have released me. So I'm out of the situation. I'm all negative feelings, all negative emotions which are burnt, which are gone away, which are gone out of me. Now I'm clean right now. And so the moment you clean, the moment you get cleaning all these things, my dear friends, once you're getting clean all these negative traumas, emotions, and so-called frustration, anger, anxiety, all these things. Let me tell you, these slowly, if you keep for a long time, until unless you do this exercise, right? This is one of the exercise which Dr. Len has discovered it and developed it and given to the entire world, like a Hoponopono technique. Okay, that's very simple. So only thing is, these are the 4 steps. At any point of time, you can repeat this for a person name, for a particular situation, for a particular conditions where you have undergone some trauma, you have undergone some tension, maybe stress, no? whatever you undergone. So for any kind of that situation, you want to heal, then you have to practice this. Okay. So now when you say thank you, then what that means, what you are expressing your gratitude. So when you express the gratitude, what happened? So when you say thank you means the universe is going to give you the more and more peace. That means you're given, you just express the gratitude, then universe is going to return with a more amount of so-called the peace within you. It's going to bring, it's going to it's going to fulfill a lot of peace within you. So that's what's going to happen, my dear friends. So that is why all this, any kind of this negative emotions, what will happen is, if you keep for a long time, my dear friends, especially you take stress, for example, stress, if you keep for more time, so within you, the stress might be due to anything, any situation. It might be due to failure, it might be due to the your ill health, or whatever it may be. It might be due to the some kind of financial stress, whatever it may comes. The stress, if you maintain long time, it is going to result that it's going to vary your especially the blood pressure within you. It is going to vary blood pressure slowly. It leads to the heart issues. It leads to the basically heart attack. It goes blood level. Why it will happen? Because all this stress, whatever it is, the moment these negative emotions, negative grudge, or this jealousy, or whatever it goes through your manomaya kosha, immediately it is going to release something called stress hormones. The stress hormones, basically, the stress hormones are 2: adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline, cortisol. So these are the 2 stress hormones will be generated within us. Okay, so within us it will be generated. So these, what they are going to do is, they are going to take your organs energy. These stress hormones, especially friends, what stress hormones will do? They will take your own inner organs, whatever the inner organs, that energy will be pulled out. It will be sucked. It will be sucked, and that will be utilized by them. Okay, in order to maintain the body against this, this particular mechanism is like stress environment. Inside you, the lot of stress environment is going on. So due to that, the blood pressure will be increased. Everything is happening. In order to control, in order to maintain your body not to burst, your body has got some mechanism. See, you have made one negative thought in the mind, especially consciously you have done in the manomaya kosha you have done. But body has to protect itself, no? Body has to protect itself, not to burst out, not to damage itself. Then what it has to do? What it has to do is, it has got some mechanism, inner mechanism. The moment you make a negative thought, some fearful thought, some kind of anxiety, some frustration, or a grudge, jealousy, whatever you do here, immediately body got a mechanism to generate 2 hormones. They are called stress hormones. Even when you are happy also, it generates something called happy hormones. Okay, the happy hormones also there. The happy hormones are again 4 are there: dopamine, oxytocin, right? So there again four hormones are there, separate hormones, okay, which we'll discuss later. But the 2 hormones of stress hormones, they are called adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones will be generated by your own body, right? So these hormones, what they do is, they try to suck the energy from the organs, so that what happen, your immunity power will get down. Your immunity power will be going down. Okay, and the moment the immunity power goes down, what will happen? You will become weaker. But the hormones will take care of your body not to burst out. Otherwise, what happen? Because of this, so many negative thoughts, your blood flow will increase like anything. Your heart may fail also, isn't it? So in order to protect you from the outburst, then these hormones are generated by your own physical body. It takes care. But one thing you remember, they are generated, but they are not generated that easily. They are generated at the cost of your own energy, at the cost of your own immunity power. Then your immunity power is gone down. Then you become weaker. The moment you get weaker, what happens? You are affected by all the bacteria, virus, whatever the diseases. The AIDS may come, any other kind of, the all immune deficiency will happen. So a lot of other diseases will be started happening within your physical body. That is why you have to be careful. You cannot just do like any whatever thought you want. You cannot do it. You are not supposed to do that, right? So that is why this kind of techniques will help you in order to cleanse. That's all. In order to clean and then maintain your own mind environment in a proper way, and the mind environment in a peaceful manner, basically, in a more pleasant manner. The moment your mind environment becomes so pleasant, what happens? Obviously, these stress hormones and this kind of, the chemical reactions, all this will be avoided. Let me tell you, these stress hormones, too many times, if they are generated, what happens? It is going to be a fatal condition, my dear friends. It's going to be fatal condition. That is why we are not supposed to do these kind of negative thinking, and negative vibrations should not be kept in the Manomaya Kosha. So this is how the effect will happen. Okay. So hope you understood. So now, the friends, so now what will happen is, the moment you say thank you, then what happened? So you are expressing gratitude to the universe. Say that. So you are, see, all these things you can say silently, you can say loudly. So within a room, if you sit silently also you can tell, or you can say loudly also. Doesn't matter. However you wanted, you can do it. No problem. Okay. And finally, so what you have to say is, I love you. I love means I love the universe. I love that person. Again, the person, situation, whatever it has given you trauma, or it has given you some lot of tension, stress, so many days so far. So you are going to love. You are going to love you. That means I love you. I love you. That means the moment you say that I love you, you are, you are increasing the positive vibrations toward that person. You are generating some kind of a positive vibrations towards that person, towards that situation. And then the universe also, the moment you generate positive vibrations by expressing this, so the universe also will return. Universe also is going to return the same vibrations with a multifold means it is going to send you back that kind of that kind of a vibrations. Those vibrations will be something like, the universe is going to give to you again back. Okay, because you are releasing the good vibrations towards the person who has affected you, or you affected him, whatever it may be, or maybe in that position you are loving him. You are expressing, you are saying that I love you. So that the moment you say that, immediately the positive vibrations are released into the universe. The moment it goes into the universe is going to return the same vibrations, multifold positive vibrations will be returned to you, so that you feel so happy, and you will be released out of all these emotions. And then you are emotional free. Your emotion, all the bondage of all your bondage, emotional bondage is getting, detached. And then you will free emotional free person, tension free person, and then you feel always happy, and you'll be healthy all the time, my dear friends. So with this, you need to understand. So what this, what this Hoponopono technique does, my dear friends. Okay. So this is how you need to practice. Very simple practice. So always try to do that. So this, what he has done is, he has applied this Dr. Len has applied on all the mentally retarded children, especially. Let me tell you, and also these children, these mentally retarded children also, they are not in a great health. So mental retarded children, what they do, so they may do anything, any damage, or any kind of a, mishap may happen if you go and sit with them and do it, right? So what he has experimented is, he has sat in one room. He brought all the files, each and every file up. So one file belongs to one particular patient, isn't it? So the hospital maintains the files for every patient, every mentally retarded children. So all the files are brought to his room and kept in front of him. Each and every file, you open it. You open the file and you look at it, and then you repeat all the 4 steps. You repeat it. So he has not seen the person. He has not seen the person. He has not met him physically, and the file is with him. That's all. And what he does is, in his mind, he visualizes that person. He visualizes that children, that particular kid, whatever. He visualizes with the name. Name is given there, right? So what he does is, ultimately, what he was trying to do is, so without physical contact, within sitting in the same room, first of all with these 4 steps, what he was doing, he was first of all, he was healing himself. He was healing himself such a way, and also connecting to the subconscious mind of each and every children. Basically, connecting to subconscious mind of that particular children, not connecting physically. Please understand. So this is what you need to understand. So no children is in front of him. No children is in front of him. All they are just somewhere in the hospital only. But this man is sitting in one particular room and connecting to each and every subconscious mind of a person. So in fact, the children doesn't know that he has connected them. Children do not know that he is connected to his their subconscious mind. So you can do that. It is very much possible, right? So you also can, what you can do, when you sit quietly, silently, so you can visualize the person, the situation has given a negative impact or a negative trauma on your belief system, especially, and your belief system is disturbed, and your the thought pattern is going always wrong. It's going always negative. So you want to correct it back. You want to correct it back. It means correcting back. So by yourself, basically, you are correcting yourself. So with this entire Hoponopono prayer, my dear friends, you are going to correct yourself. You are also correcting others also. You are giving a provision to correct others as well. You are also correcting yourself. The both will happen here. So both advantages, correcting yourself, correcting others also. So that this is going to happen absolutely. Because whenever you say sorry, whenever you say I love you, whenever you say thank you, please forgive me, what happens? These things are going to create a highest positive vibrations by universe. The universe will take care of, whatever you send out the signal, right? All these vibrations, the universe will receive it, and it will send towards that person. Universe knows very well to whom you want to send this, all these so-called blessings, whatever the blessings or whatever so-called positive vibrations you are giving out, you are releasing out of you are a powerful magnet. I told yesterday also, you are a powerful magnet. Whatever you release out of you, be higher, have highest amount of awareness. I told yesterday, right? So with that highest amount of awareness, whatever you release out of you, this will go into the universe. The what universe does, taking all those vibrations, it will send towards the person whom you are intending, right? So when whatever you are intending, it is going to send to that person. So the moment they are sent to that person, he receive it. But at what level he receive? He receive at the level of subconscious mind. He cannot receive on the conscious mind. Okay, he doesn't know you are sending also. But what happens? It go on, it go on plug into his subconscious mind. Because see, that's what I'm telling. We are, we are the best transmitters. We are the best receivers of any kind of signals which comes comes from outside, and we can also generate very good amount of signals, the right signals, the right messages we can send time to time, time to time. So the moment you want to send any message, have a thought, one powerful thought. If you make it here, the message will go out. The thought will go. So to whom you intended, to whom you intended, it will go there only. So it doesn't go somewhere else. This you have to remember very well. The universe? The universe is like a big, a big telephone exchange. There's an exchange. Okay, you are a transmitter. The receiver is somewhere else. Who is sitting in the US, in America, in the Japan, wherever it may be. Or is sitting next door to you. Or is sitting in your, so-called your community, wherever you are staying, apartment, wherever. He can be anywhere. He can be anywhere in this universe. Doesn't matter. Universe doesn't have any limitation. With respect to speed, with respect to communication, they have no limitation. Their limitation is zero. So then what? So you have to choose that kind of vibration. So your duty is your responsibility to choose what you want to release. Now, so by saying I am sorry, that means by saying I am sorry, that means you are accepting it. That signal will go out. The signal will go out. It reaches to the other person, whomever you are intending. Please remember this. Okay, so the next statement, you say that please forgive me. This signal also will be released out of you, then go into the universe. Universe is going to direct that signal to that person. So where it does go and receive, it go and received by his subconscious mind. So that's how this entire mechanism works, my dear friends. So effectively, if you do this technique, you will come out of all your the day-to-day physical problems. That means on the physical planet, whatever your sufferings basically with respect to mind, right? With respect to mind, whatever sufferings are there, you will come out of all of these negative qualities and negative sufferings. So very in the easiest way, you can come out of. So of course, our meditation is always superior, but only thing is meditation takes its own time. Meditation is not the process. Today you do it, tomorrow you get it. No, it is day by day progress, slowly. Like the one day meditation may set it, on another day meditation will not happen properly. The reason being, we are going through the daytime, lot of other things comes and occupy our mind. So day to day, lot of things we pick up in our own mind. Then by the evening we go to the house, then we have a lot of debris, lot of baggage will be there. So to clean up all that, what are the amount of time you spend for meditation, like 1 hour, for example. In 1 hour, so approximately in 60 minutes, what happened? 30-40 minutes will go for only thoughts coming, going, right? So our mind and emptiness is not much. So the amount of emptiness was maybe about 10 to 15 minutes or 10 minutes only. Then you can understand how much ever time you give, more and more time, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours in a day if you give, maybe you will be able to get 1 hour perfect meditation, right? The pure, high, the altered state of consciousness and the pure consciousness, the pure emptiness within you takes place maybe 1 hour out of 3-4 hours you practice. So that's why, so what will happen? Meditation is the process, slow and steady. You need to keep practicing. So that is going to bring the inner transformation. We know very much, and it's going to make us to refill ourselves with a great amount of cosmic energy. It is going to activate all our inner senses. Right? These are the advantages of meditation. But it is with respect to time, the course of time it happens. But you wanted the results. The faster way you want to get the results, and on this earth planet you want to live so little joyfully and peacefully, not carrying so many the grudges and the feelings, negative feelings and fear, all these things you don't want to carry for more time. So these are the other techniques you must apply. That's what we are trying to say. So the part of that is Hoponopono technique, my dear friends. So hopefully you understood this technique. So start applying it. So that's what this doctor also done the same thing. So what he did, so now he sat in the room, he started healing himself by saying all these four. So always, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So by saying these four statements, these four mantras, my dear friends, right? What he did, he healed himself. Continuously. So, and keeping one file. Suppose one patient, one children, he was looking at it, then he was visualizing, and then go into the prayer. So he's going to the deep prayer. Then what happened? He noticed that all these people, all these children became all right. All the children became all right. So they are mentally retarded, but everybody became all right, and then they all became healthy, my dear friends. So for our surprise, they all became healthy in the course of time because they are healed at their subconscious level. They are healed at the subconscious level. You can imagine how much transformation you can bring in the other person with your own these four mantras. Just these four mantras, which is going to make other person also get healed. Not only you are getting healed, that's okay. By telling these four mantras, obviously you are going to get healed, no doubt. But with the same four mantras, the other person with whom you are envisaging, with whom that vision, which is you are kept in your vision, the person, situation, whatever. So that is also going to get healed. Right? So that's how the universe responds, my dear friends. The universe responds for every small thing you do. Okay, with the utmost faith. I mean, I have to have the strong belief. Without my belief, nothing will happen. They also remember. That's what yesterday I told again. So your belief also matters a lot. Whatever you conceive here, whatever you think, and the intention you keep it in your mind, if you don't have belief, it is not going to work. So believe it that it is already done. That's what yesterday we have done, right? So yesterday we have what we understood: commanding, then believing, then receiving. So this is the again one sequence. How we can live peacefully here. How we can live so totally so with a great amount of so lavishness and happiness, prosperity, and with all these things you can get it. Who stopped you here? Nobody stopped you. Only you stopped yourself. You stopped with your own mind, with your own bottleneck of mind. The lot of obstruction, obstacles in your own mind, you kept it. With that, you have stopped yourself. You have stopped your happiness. You have stopped your aishwarya. That means the financial freedom. You have stopped with the great relations with respect to all the people. That also you only conflicted. You only disturbed it. Nobody else disturbed on this earth planet. So similarly, all the things, whatever you are undergoing today on this earth planet, we create our own reality. We create our own reality, our fate. Right now, what is the fate you are undergoing? The fate which you are undergoing today, because of your own thinking, because of your own manomaya kosha, because of your own mind. There is no second person. There is no second option for this. Every second, whatever you think about others, others are responsible. That is wrong. That is illusion. What is the reality is you are the reality. You are the creator of the situation. So then where you have to correct within you, not outside you. Anything you try outside is going to be fatal, is going to be a failure. So let us not do that. So only one thing is saying these four statements also, these four mantras also is going to bring lot of transformation within you. So the moment the lot of transformation comes within you, my dear friends, the same transformation you can find in the other person, in other situation, whatever you are thinking, strongly, intending, power of intent, whatever the power of intent you kept in your mind, that is going to bring the greatest manifestation, the greatest parivartan, greatest transformation within the other person, within the other situation, what you are looking for. The universe will conspire to bring all the things at your doorstep, to your feet. It's going to bring everything to your feet because you ordered, it will do. You commanded, it will do. But you believe in it. Basically, you believe in it. It will do definitely. The same way, this prayer also, whatever the prayer here, whatever we are telling 4 steps, you have to have the belief. You should have the belief, trust in you, trust in the existence. Have the trust in the existence, have the trust in yourself. This prayer is going to work wonders, my dear friends. Without the trust, you say these 4 statements, keep on uttering, nothing will happen. Why nothing will happen? Because you have no trust on that, you have no trust on yourself, you have no trust on the universe, you have no trust on the existence. So always have the utmost faith, utmost trust, utmost belief on yourself and on the existence, on the nature, on the Almighty, on the God. Need to have 100% trust and 100% trust on yourself. That's called self-trust. If these 2 things are there, if you repeat this mantra, the same mantra for the 4 steps of this mantra every day, any situation in this world, whatever you are undergoing, you will come out of it, my dear friends. You have no doubt about it. Right? So having known this much wisdom, my dear friends, so I request everyone to go through all these 4 steps or every given situation which is troubling you, day to day, whatever is troubling you. Okay, please go through these 4 steps, having the greatest belief on yourself, greatest belief on the existence. If you do that, you are fine, and you will come out of all the physical issues which are troubling you, which is really giving a trauma to you. Everything will come out of it. So your physical life is superb. Then after what happened? Next what? Spirituality. So then you can start spirituality. Your spirituality will also deepen. You can deepen into the spirituality. You can dive into the spirituality because physically you are okay, you are healthy, you are prosperous, you are so peaceful, happy. You have no much, your so-called mind, manomaya kosha is clean. It is clean slate. So when it is a clean slate, what happens? The moment you close your eyes, you get into the conscious mode. You get into the so-called the altered state of consciousness. You get into the emptiness easily, not having much difficulty. You don't need to keep observing the breath. Sometimes it will go out of the breath. Again, you bring back the breath. You are bringing back your attention to the breath. So this, keep on doing it. Not required. Nothing required like that. The moment you switch off your mind, sit like this, then you enter into the deepest conscious level. That means it go into the deep, the so-called the deep emptiness. That is the deepest meditation level, meditation, that conscious level you will enter into, obviously. Then slowly, you enter into samadhi sthiti. That's all. So when you enter into samadhi sthiti, so in this fashion, right? First, physical cleansing. So the physical cleansing means all your whatever the so-called troubles and traumas and so-called anxieties, fears, all these things getting cleansed with all these techniques, because in your life, this life or a previous life, you have done a lot of negative karmas which you are carrying. So in order to forego them, in order to cleanse them, you are basically following these techniques along with meditation. Then you are cleansing your manomaya kosha. Manomaya kosha is clean now because your physical problems are all solved. Then now you are eligible to enter into the spirituality. That means you are eligible to enter inside. You can dive into your consciousness now. So that's how you can dive deeply now. So the moment you go, just close your mind, close your eyes, you will dive into the consciousness. So once you dive into deepest consciousness, what happens? Slowly, you enter into samadhi sthiti. You cross over the dhyana state. You cross over the dhyana sthiti, then you enter into the samadhi sthiti. In samadhi sthiti also, you will try to experience two samadhis, savikalpa samadhi, nirvikalpa samadhi. You are going to experience these two also, friends. So this is how the entire life is, the life has to be planned, the life has to be led on this earth planet, my dear friends. So having this much wisdom, so please keep following it up, then definitely you will be happy and healthy. So till the last breath, we all will be happy and healthy and blissful on this earth, in our journey of life on the earth planet, my dear friends. Okay, so this is how we need to understand about the spiritual wisdom, what we would like to share with you. Okay, friends. Now, so we will try to, now the next thing is holistic lifestyle. Welcome to all of you for the holistic lifestyle. What exactly we are trying to understand today is about the fermented foods. The fermented foods. Okay, you might be heard this word basically, but let me explain you with the pointers, the basic pointers and with important pointers for all of you to understand and implement in your life. So what is this basically? So I think you might be, some of you might be already using this fermented food, isn't it? So already some of you might be already practicing this fermented foods. So where do you find these fermented foods? Basically, you see, we make idli, we make dosha, we make, so this kind of things. So what do we do? Over the night, we keep it stored in one particular vessel. So then what will happen? It get ferment. Then by the morning, what happened? So the complete fermentation happened, right? In that, basically, the positive bacteria get developed. Positive bacteria. So we call it as a probiotics, microbacteria, microorganism. It gets developed, huge manner. So then the same thing, we make a dish out of them. We make a dish out of them and then eat. So then it will go into our physical body. What it does, it is going to help to increase your microbacteria in the gut, so-called in the stomach, basically. So especially in the small intestine. So it's going to increase the bacteria. So same bacteria is responsible in order to make the B12 vitamin. So B12 vitamin will never come from outside. That is a wrong notion. If anybody is telling you, don't believe in it. Okay, the B12 vitamin will be prepared by your own body inside you. Where it creates, where it prepare within your own gut, it is going to prepare. Who is going to prepare? The positive bacteria, so-called probiotics or microbacteria, which is very much available within your physical body, within your gut. So this particular positive bacteria, we need to improve. Always we have to take care, not to die. This positive bacteria, whatever the bacteria which is there within you, which will get die because of your own food style, your own lifestyle. For example, what happened? You are keep taking, lot of things, lot of the items. If you are keep on eating like white rice, sugar, these things, when you are keep on eating, you get lot of glucose level, lot of glucose into your body, right? So then your blood becomes acidic. So the moment your your blood become acidic, what happens? That is going to kill this kind of bacteria. And also, when you take any allopathic medicine, what happens? Your antibiotics, and then whatever the other painkillers, all these things, what happens? It is going to kill the first and foremost thing. What it does is it is going to kill your positive bacteria in the gut, in the gut place. The moment positive bacteria is killed, what is going to happen? Your immunity power came down. Your immunity power goes down. The moment your immunity power goes down, what happens? You are attacked with all the germs and bacteria which are already existing in your physical body. That is going to give you a lot of maybe cough, cold, whatever. All the disease will come. So this is how it is related, my dear friends. So now, in order to improve this positive bacteria, so one and only the best mechanism, for us is so this eating the fermented foods. So all these fermented foods, like I give an example like dosha, idli, all these things, which is okay, but they are not so to the great extent, I can say. They are not to the great extent. So in that place, you also have buttermilk. The buttermilk means from A to cow, from A to milk, whatever you take, desi cow milk, whatever you make a buttermilk, right? So after the milk is converted into curd, curd is converted into this buttermilk. This buttermilk of A2 desi cow, that buttermilk also is going to provide you the good amount of so-called positive bacteria. That is also one source, isn't it? So basically these fermented foods. So not only these spreads. So these two I just try to explain you, but I'm going to show you the pointers. So wherein we are going to receive much more so-called this fermented through fermented foods. What kind of fermented foods we are going to eat, and then so we will be receiving much more positive bacteria with those kind of foods. So let's know that. Okay, let's know through the presentation or a PPT.